That's the girls and one boy. He's got a big set of boots on him too, the fella, getting ready for the Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan Cup. Now, there's 53,000 in prize money on this. There's two with the same colours on here. Same colours, same cap. It's bad enough trying to get the names right. But Sammy Holland's going to look at these. Obviously, Sammy, different horses, the Arabian horses, but they're beautifully looked after and so well loved by their... these come from all over Australia, these horses.
Yeah, they're a lot smaller, aren't they, Bruce?
Yeah.
And, yeah, compact little types they are, and look light on their feet. Not far to fall either.
Okay, we haven't got any vision of them at the moment, but it's going to
surely.
be very hard to cover them if the camera can focus the other way. We'd be able to tell you about them. But there's a field of 7 going here, and there's 53,000 in prize money. These horses have come from Tamworth, from Penrith in New South Wales, from Bulli Park in Queensland, from Preston in Queensland, Ferndale, Kembla Grange, and a couple from Kembla Grange. The bottom two here. Here we go. There's the one, which is Aqaba Brown Dirt Cowboy, ridden by Katie Spalding. And we've seen this horse at Caulfield back in this race last year.
How'd it go?
Pretty well beaten.
Oh.
It's a 9-year-old.
Did any of these take your eye? I mean, we don't need you to analyse these one by one.
I like the 6, Shane.
The 6?
I like the 6. I thought he looked all right.
6 is Alchemia for Danielle Walker. I think she works for Cole Little, I'm sure, Danielle. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think she's picnic jockey as well.
Yep.
And this is a 10-year-old?
I think you're thinking of Loretta Beckham.
Oh, sorry, Loretta. She's on the other one, yeah.
She works for Colin Little, but
Yep.
Danielle is actually, she's a picnic jockey. And
well, I won't get them confused because the ones were in the same colours, Sammy.
Okay.
Same caps. I think one's a grey, though. Sorry, one of them's a grey at least. One's a grey, thankfully. So that'll help. I think Greg's got a call these. But a lot of
David Anderson Jr., he's got some boots on him there, hasn't he?
So he's been out.
I'm surprised.
He's got the Wellingtons on.
Surprised he's making the weight. He's got the light silks on, but he's got the heavy boots on. Not ideal.
61 kilos is their riding weight for this. Isabella Tay rides the 4 here, which is called Osdon Prince Mahal. There's the 5 on the screen, Sammy. That's a Aloha Desert Jewel for Jill Cowell. And this circuit goes all around the world. The next, I know you and I are a bit keen to go to the next meeting, which is in Switzerland.
Yeah, I'm in for sure.
And then we've got Sacramento, Newbury, France, and then Baden-Baden in Germany. And if you want to learn more about this, go to Sheikh Mansour Festival, Sheikh, Mansour, Mansour, festival.com, because it's a big thing for the Arabian horses, worldwide circuit.
These jockeys have all been out walking the track.
Yeah.
Just not sure about number. They've been out walking the track. They did a circuit of the track, and they spoke glowingly to Jason Kerr about the circuit and how good the track is looking. That's number 1. He should know better. The Dirt Cowboy. He's been here and done it before, but he's getting a bit cranky when he got out on the track.
The 4's an 11-year-old, Osdon Prince Mahal. If we look at the one, it's Aqaba Brown Dirt Cowboy. Looking at the 4, a very dainty little light on its feet thing, isn't it? Osdon Prince Mahal for Isabella Tay. This ran second at the Gold Coast back in December in one of these races over 1,400 metres. Today's trip is 1,200. Having a look at the video, I think it probably went a bit too hard, Shane, and the 1,400 was a bit far for it.
The bookies haven't put up a market on this race, so I can't help you with a market mover. Just throwing my little 2 bobs with it. I thought the 5 looked all right.
Aloha, there's a Jewel, the Jill Cow, trained by Casey Saunders from Ferndale. Ran 4th at the Gold Coast in the same race that Osdon Prince Mahal ran 2nd. So
yeah,
Sam,
it is the 6. Number 6 is
the pick. Number 6 is
Sammy's pick of the yard. It's a grey.
I thought
Danielle Walker
really well. Special mention to the number 2. He's been given plenty of times, having his first start today as a 15-year-old. Just got shin sore a few times.
15-year-old.
15 from Penrith. Okay.
I just found him out in the back a couple of weeks ago.
15-year-old.
That's how quick he is, this horse. They haven't been able to catch him for all this time.
Well, we did see, not making light of this, we did see at the trials this week, Lord Sky Dancer for Maxine Fraser. Had been off the scene for 6 years. He had 2 starts
How
before.
did he go?
No, he ran last, and he didn't.
Surprised.
He's an 11-year-old. His career is not doesn't have a glittering CV, but we'll discuss that more in Racing Review tomorrow. But yeah, interesting to see him back after 6 years off. His last start, he tossed the jockey off. He bucked and tossed the jockey off. So they've taken his time to get him back to the track. The last jockey who rode him in an official race was Tommy Nikolic.
Really?
Yeah, and
Wow.
that was coming off 41 weeks off as well. So yeah, 2 starts. There's the 6. That is the Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan Cup.
Looks
And
beautiful too. He's got the blinkers on. He's sharp. See him trotting out there. He's nearly going quicker than the pony. Looks really well. And all these horses actually paraded beautifully in the yard.
well, obviously they're well loved, Sammy, aren't they?
Yeah, they get they get up on their toes, don't they? I suppose some of them first time here, so they get up and about, and yeah, be a big thing for them. And it's yeah, great that a lot of people have turned out to come and see them.
Yeah,
$53,500
Yeah.
of prize money.
Yep.
No sex restrictions, no class restriction.
The second race today is over 1,400. It's got 46,000 in prize money. Same condition, Shane. This is the Ladies World Championship. So all these girls have come from, well, you can go through them here. Oman. They come from Oman, Germany, Great Britain, France, Korea. That's Anna Lee. I think we saw downstairs. Austria and Australia. Oh, Michelle Payne's
Michelle
riding.
Payne's having a ride in it.
Yeah, good on you, Michelle. No, she's getting involved with this as well.
Why is one worth 53 and the other one 46?
Shane, these are some of the vagaries of racing that the great administrators can't even solve.
Well, I know it adds up to 100, but why didn't they split it in half? Anyway, one's a cup and one's not. There you go. That's probably it.
So the next division of that is that's in St. Moritz in Switzerland, and then we're off to. Sadly, it's Newmarket Day. We've got to go to Texas in America, Sammy. Then off to Morocco, Toulouse in France, Berlin, Newbury in the UK, Stockholm in Sweden. We'll get back for that one. Dunright in the Netherlands, back to California, Belgium and Poland. I've got to Lewis for the year.
It's terrific, isn't it, that they support it like this? And yeah, it's I never realised it was this big, but it's
one of the
clearly
biggest.
so popular.
Ever ridden one of these?
No, I've never ridden. But I remember Craig Williams speaking about. I think when he was in Dubai, he rode in some
it's
Arab
the first.
races.
Well, the first race of World Cup night is an Arabian race, and it's a most prestigious event. And a lot of the top jocks now have got to riding these in that race, and of course it's great pride, obviously, on World Cup night, the world's richest race meeting, to have a competitor and a winner of the Arabian race. So. So you do get a world focus on that night for the Arabian horses.
Interesting names, aren't they? These horses.
Yeah. Well, the second race, Shane, we've got. I think we saw this last year. Warrawee Nazik.
Blake's Heaven Bombora.
Yeah, come down from Canberra.
Condorosa Millennium Silver.
Yeah, like a quarter horse names, aren't they? I'm sure Greg's on top of it. I hope he is, because I don't reckon we can call it. Oh yeah, it's out of the gates. And
I think we've got Victoria Shaw's calling these.
Oh, Victoria.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Sure it's Victoria.
Sure as you can be, eh? Yeah, I can see. Actually, I can see her up there. You're right, Sammy. Just putting your eyes to the binoculars right now. Decent test learning these names and spitting them out.
And the second, you talk about the 15-year-old and age restrictions. Michelle's mounts a 14-year-old mare on debut. Takes on a 4-year-old. I think that's fairly unfair, wouldn't you? Anyway, there must be a good circuit around Mansfield area, because a couple of horses come from that Lansfield, Canberra area, and their form card here says running at Mansfield. And so anyway, it's interesting to see how they go here. Are we on time for this? No, we're about 5 minutes late. That's going to have an impact on the previews as well. I'm not even sure if Victoria can hear us. I don't think she can, but I'll go to give us a assessment of how she sees them. Maybe we should just take a break before the first here and come back and hear from Victoria, if that's possible.
And as the starter is now calling them into the gates, it's Majelica off the inside alley is loaded. So horses are starting to load here for the Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan Cup. It's the first of our Arabian features. Of course, a couple of horses here have previously raced at Caulfield. As Condorosa Racine getting set there behind the gates. Also, Alchemia yet to join the field. Now, Carver Brown Dirt Cowboy looks to be in. So 7 horses in all. I think it's interesting that the Arabian horses with their diversity, as well as we look at an 11-year-old having its third race start too, and later on a 15-year-old contesting its first event here this afternoon. So they're under starters orders here at Caulfield for the first, the Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan Cup, and they've let them go and they're off to a reasonable start. One of the best to get going over on the outside is Alchemia, the grey of the field, a Carbo Brown Dirt Cowboy now racing forward into second position out wide there on the track. Dropping back there at this point, we're seeing the black and white colours. There is Aloha Desert Jewel and Ozden Prince Mahal in the green and gold charging up in search of the lead. So in the early part we see it's Alchemia, hasn't quite crossed over the beautiful steely grey. From on the inside, it's Ozden Prince Mahal in those green and gold colours as they work their way down the railway side of the course. Some 3.5, 4 lengths away out deep there on the track, and the blue colours is a Carver Brown Dirt Cowboy. Going forward high in the irons there is the rider for Majelica. On the inside rail at this point, we see is Aloha Desert Jewel. Some 5, 6 lengths away, and chasing there is Condorosa Racine. And dropping out towards the rear of the field is Chantre Desert Prince as they gallop towards the home corner here in the first event of the day for these Arabian feature races. And on the inside rail here, it looks to be Ozden Prince Mahal. For Isabel Taylor looks to have got the sneaky travel as they work their way around the home corner. So with about 350 metres to travel, the horses here in the home straight, and they're almost making a line of 4 in the home straight here as they work their way to before the crowd. So down and search the line out deep there on the track. It's the grey Alchemia here. Between runners is a Carver Brown Dirt Cowboy starting to get the nose in front and racing forward. So it's a Carver Brown Dirt Cowboy first to reach the clock tower, and he extends his lead here. A Carver Brown Dirt Cowboy first in search of the line. A Carver Brown Dirt Cowboy over the line by some 5, 6 lengths. Second there was Alchemia just in advance, possibly on the track from next going over the line would have been Ozden Prince Mahal with Aloha Desert Jewel, and then some lengths away to Condorosa Racine, pulling up their Chantre Desert Prince, and one of the last over the line it would have been Majelica.
Yeah, well, it's the Brown Dirt Cowboy, Aqaba Brown Dirt Cowboy, the winner there for Katie Spalding, and a bit of G-Boss going across the line there.
Yeah.
I'll get pinged for that. Not sure the path Danielle Walker took there on Alchemia in the straight, Sammy, but may have cost a victory.
She didn't realise my money was on Bruce. It was, yeah, just a little bit wayward, wasn't he? He sort of plotted that path way out away from the fence, and I think it made the difference, really. But anyway, he ran honest.
Yeah, the 5's got home very nicely and grabbed third.
Put in the black book, Shane, for next year.
Yeah, exactly. But all honours today with the 1. Let's head off to Caroline and Richie to preview the real races in Sydney.
Springs, and Jill Colwell in the saddle, a 7-year-old brown mare by Arabian Park Desert Dasher out of a lower Mester. So just repeating those numbers, 1, 6 and 5, fourth in number 4, as we stand by for time and margin and, of course, correct weight. So race time for the 1200 metres for the Arabian, 1:24.63. That's 1:24.63 the race time. And the margin there, 4 1/4 by 1, by a short neck by 3/4. Just repeating those margins, 4 1/4 by 1, by a short neck. So repeating the time, 1:24.63. The numbers 1, 6 and 5, fourth in number 4 here for the first of our Arabian feature events. As we stand by here for correct weight on the first, our second event, please make an amendment there in the time in your race book. The second event is Her Royal Highness Sheikh Fatima bint Mubarak Ladies World Championship. Really looking forward to this race to get underway at 12:40.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the presentation for the first of our feature Arabian races here at Caulfield today, the Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan Cup. It was taken out in very stylish fashion by Aqaba Brown Dirt Cowboy. I'm delighted to be joined in the presentation party by Mr. Al Mazrui, Mr. Mubarak Al Naimi, Ms. Lara Savaya, Mrs. Maureen Milburn, and the Vice Chairman of the Melbourne Racing Club, Mr. Peter Legrand. I would now like to invite Ms. Lara Savaya and Mr. Mubarak Al Naimi to present the trophies to the winners, connections of Aqaba Brown Dirt Cowboy, jockey Katie Spalding, and owner and trainer Christine Wilcox.
Okay. Can you give
And the owner, Christine Wilcox. Christine has a runner. Congratulations to you, Katie. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And Christine Wilcox is also the trainer. Christine has a runner in the next race, so we'll see her appear then. Congratulations once again, Katie, and thank you, Maureen. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes the presentation, ladies and gentlemen, for the Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan Cup. The second of our feature Arabian races is not too far away. It's at 12:40 p.m. It is the Her Highness Sheikh Fatima bin Mubarak Ladies World Championship at 12:40 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time.